Please be kind today. Let's have a good day.
Please, for the love of God. I think I'm quite a glass half full kind of person, aren't I?
You're lovely. Yes.
Why are you so nervous? Piss off.
You say to your best mate, why didn't you tell me you saw a red flag? And the best mate's there to going, I was waving it
Just
like
waving.
this. You weren't listening.
Hello. Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sarah Cox.
And hello, lovely people. Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to untangle the often gobsmacking brains of our teenagers. Welcome along to your main Monday episode. You're running your tongue across your teeth. How's Invisalign going for you?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Feels a bit odd. But I feel like, because he filed my teeth down in between
each tooth, created a little bit of space so they can move.
Yeah, but it feels like there's a massive gap in between my teeth. But I know there isn't a huge gap. But when I take them out, it feels so strange.
I keep thinking you're deep in thought, but you're just playing with your own teeth.
I'm playing with the new gaps that I've got, that's all. See if there's any cake in there or anything.
Oh, lovely. What did you eat on the train?
I've not had anything.
You're joking.
I am going to have some cake today, though.
You're going to waste away. Have you not had any breakfast at all?
No, I've had coffee.
Well, that's why you were getting cross with those women on the train, because you're hangry.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what it is. You're going to have to get a snack for. You know, I've always got 2 sausages in my handbag.
Oh, I know you have.
I've got those lovely, I think the teriyaki. I've got 2 teriyaki sealed sausages. After a nuclear meltdown, there'll be cockroaches, fridge freezers, and my sausages left over.
Won't they?
They'd survive. So you didn't eat anything on the train, but these women, with or without a snack.
Bitches.
Yes.
Absolute bitches. I always think to myself that women that are older than myself are always full of wisdom. And, you know, I always strive to sort of listen and learn, especially when I'm hairdressing. I always like it when I get a client who's slightly older. I think I'm going to pick her brain and find out loads of stuff. These 3 women that I was sharing a table with, I know they were in the mid-60s because they said it a lot. And they were talking about different retirement ages and stuff. And they were slagging off, I can only assume it's one of their best mates' funeral.
I mean, how fucked up is that? How dark is that?
It was fucking awful.
You live your life, you make friends, and you think when you die, people will just talk about you now. You never for a minute worry that people are going to be slagging off your funeral.
Slagging off the eulogy, slagging off what her husband had to say, what somebody had on, I can't remember, some relative and stuff.
Not the deceased.
Not, well, yeah, I hope it wasn't her.
Well, I lifted that lid and Mauve does nothing for her with a deathly pallor. I don't know why she was wearing a court shoe to heaven. I mean, these 3.
They were awful. They were even saying...
To be doing it while you're sharing a table with them. When you told me about this, because I picked Claire up from Euston, didn't I, around the corner?
Yeah,
Grafton
stood
Place.
there like a lady of the night waiting for you.
A lady of mid-morning. I don't know, babe. You're in a very nice trouser suit. You don't look like... well, I don't know.
You don't know nowadays. Maybe lady of nights do wear trouser suits.
I shouldn't stereotype. They're very nice, those trousers. Are they some of your £8 Zara ones?
Matalan.
Go on, how much?
£30-something for the set.
Someone's doing well. Your Zara ones were £4. You've changed.
I only went in for some wine glasses. I came out with this suit.
You look gorgeous. Did you get the glasses?
Yeah, there's these little plastic glasses that someone had in the garden. They're really nice. Big chunkies.
For your fancy garden. So I can't believe they were dissing a friend's funeral while you were sat there. So they know was part of it performative. They must have known that you could hear. Did you have headphones in? Were you trying to block them out?
It was annoying me. I think one of them knew that it was annoying me and she carried on. But of course, I would never say anything. But I was thinking, this is not how friends should behave. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
They were even saying sort of like the aftermath and how the husband's eulogy was talking more about himself, and anyone who attended it wouldn't have had
That's quite funny.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean,
when I won the snooker championship in the Bury finals.
Maybe, but they did.
I like how you're also like, well, of course, I wouldn't dream of saying anything. No, not to the faces there and then, but on a podcast to millions.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they have a listen and they'll know.
Why were they coming down? I hope they didn't have the person's ashes, because they'd probably carry on while they were putting fistfuls of her. Do you know what I mean?
In the Thames. And another thing.
I never liked a perfume splash. horrible.
They were awful.
So what face were you doing? Were you doing a
I was just looking at my Kindle, but just
Also-
looking up at this woman and catching her eye and looking
question
back.
here from the woman
Go
in the mustard orange armchair? Hello. Why didn't you move?
Because I was trapped in and it was dead busy.
Was it really busy?
Yeah, when I got on, it wasn't, and I had a table to myself, and then it just started getting busier, and so these three ladies came and sat at my table.
Is this because you're on the smaller train from Crewe?
Yeah.
Is this the one has it not got a toilet?
One of them didn't have a toilet. I was correct on that, because
I was like, no way.
yeah, because they do stop off and say, right, there's 11 minutes for toilet time, because I've been on one of them, and you get off. And everyone can get off and use the toilet that needs to be back up, that needs the toilet. But if you miss, I don't know if you leave your belongings on board or something and you go off to the loo, I don't know what happens there.
I bet so many people have cut it in half.
Oh,
if they jump off and the poo comes.
Poo in Crewe.
They'll have to do, where'd you stop for a poo?
Is it rugby?
So you have half a poo at rugby and then you'd have to do the rest at Euston when you get in. That is terror. That should be against European Court.
I knew I was right because I thought, no, I must have been wrong. And then we stopped once and he said, this is the toilet stop. And I was like, this is grim. It's a lot cheaper.
It is cheaper, babe. But one could argue you get a worse class of customer on there.
This might be it.
How are you lot doing, by the way? We love to hear from you. hello@teencommandments.co.uk, please. If you'd like to say hello, tell us your stories. Be anonymous. Give yourself an exciting pseudonym if you want to keep anonymous. You can call yourself anything. Send us your stories about raising teens and also about being a wild teenager yourself. That's for our Wednesday episode. Today, our main episode. And we are asking our question of the week, which is, what was your curfew in summer and did you stick to it? I never really had a curfew personally. Mum was very relaxed because she worked.
She was in the pub, wasn't she?
Yeah, by the time I was going out, she's in the licensing trade. So, she was, I don't want to say she was half cut by 10 every night, but she was. No, she wasn't. She'll kill me if she's listening. She definitely would have had, perhaps
I would have been a landlady.
Yeah, a gin and tonic a night. Very relaxed and not finishing work till 11:30, midnight.
Yeah.
So what about Sylvia and Neil?
Street lights was always my curfew.
So you were going to say street life then. Street life, it's the only way I go. So what, when the street lights came on?
Yeah, that was the cue to come home.
But what about summer? Because they don't come on till really.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so
great.
Cool. I love that they parented you through the local councils.
Yeah. And then you could blag it a little bit. 'Cause you'd be like, well, they weren't on down there on Nipper Lane when I was, just accept it.
Nipper Lane?
Nipper Lane. That's where we used to hang out, where you could get on the park.
Cute.
Yeah.
All the little nippers on Nipper Lane.
Yeah.
So Alex says, I can't remember what time my curfew was in summer, but I definitely used to change the time on my house clock to try and get away with being late. That's such a classic. It doesn't work now, of course, with iPads and with smartphones.
Yeah.
We had 2 New Year's Eves with Lola where we switched the clock in the kitchen, the old analog clock. We moved it around to just before 10 p.m. So we're in she had a mate around for a sleepover. We celebrated midnight and a brand new year at 10 p.m. So we'd go to sleep because we'd promised them they could stay up till midnight.
And they did the full countdown.
We did a countdown and everything. Woo! Doing cheers and stuff with their pop, like, yay! And I did it. We got away with it 2 years, and then on the 3rd year, that's when smartphones, and I think they had an iPad between them in the bedroom. They were like, hang on a minute. It was brilliant why we could do it then.
Brilliant.
I told my daughter the other day about all my shenanigans, says Alex, about changing the house clock. She's only 7. And my wife told me off and said, I'll be giving her ideas. You can't hide the time from the younger generations. They're too on it now that it's digital.
They've got a phone pretty much attached to them, haven't they? The whole time. Rachel said I didn't have a curfew. In fact, living in a village and going to a nightclub in the middle of nowhere, my dad used to come and collect me at 1:30 a.m, bless him.
Sweet. Just those dads who are like, sure, I'll come and get you.
Yeah.
Darren and Lee, hi you two, says, my curfew was when the streetlights came on at night. There we go. It's a thing.
It was a thing.
So we thought it'd be quite nice to talk about leaving kids at home, whether you're going away on your holidays, if you're thinking about it soon. Do we have some tales of caution for you? Or even simply going out for a night out? Because when you've got younger kids, of course, that's the massive debate, isn't it?
Yes.
Especially if you've got more than one child. So how old are they when they can start babysitting their younger
Is it
siblings?
15?
Well,
It's supposed to be 15.
I don't think it is. Where have you plucked that number from? Do you mean legally?
Yeah, I mean legally.
I thought legally it were 13.
Oh, really?
Or have I just been telling myself that all these
Maybe.
decades?
I don't actually know.
No. For legal reasons, don't take anything we said as like official guidelines or advice. But I think it was around 13 where you do little test runs where you perhaps pop out for an hour and you leave. If the eldest is 13, you leave the eldest in charge for a couple of hours while you pop out.
Yeah, maybe.
When did you first leave your son in charge?
I don't think I've ever left my son in charge.
How old is he now?
21. I think my daughter's always been in charge of what's going on, even though he was the older responsible one. At first, there's a bit of a novelty, isn't there, when the eldest sibling is left in charge of everything.
Now, do they abuse that power as well?
I would definitely say so.
Where it's kind of like, Mum's left me in charge, and this is
Stand
your
against the
bedtime.
wall.
Yeah, and or it can go where it can be quite cute, where they'll be like, I read them stories, and I did, and if you offer them cash as well to look after if they're officially babysitting.
Yes, there's that, isn't there?
I mean, we were lucky because we had a lovely neighbour, still have, called Sharon.
Right.
And she did the same with her kids, where she'd drop me a message and she'd say, whichever child of hers was home alone for the first time, just keep an eye out. There's only so much you can keep an eye on. I mean, I can see into her kitchen, she can see into mine.
Okay.
So, if I saw like a masked intruder tiptoeing, so, in a stripy top, like a burglar style from a cartoon, I'd be like, there's a ne'er-do-well. But otherwise, I couldn't really tell what was going on. But the kids always knew they could run next door
there.
or, we've got a nice street like that. We're quite lucky, really.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, you do get those stories people go to prison, don't they, where there's like mums who've gone to the club and left like a 7 and a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
With half a packet of Jaffa cakes and off they've gone raving.
Or gone on holiday. There's that. Do you remember them?
You have the holiday ones, don't you?
Like, what?
It's so weird, isn't it?
You got on a flight?
In the news cycle, it seems like every 2 years, every 3 years, there's like a story like that where you're like, hang on a minute, what? You went to Magaluf for a week all inclusive and left 3 tiny children at home. Terrible business.
Really bad.
And so there'll be people listening now whose kids are sort of like 11 or 12 and wondering if they're allowed to leave them home alone. We'd love your stories, by the way. hello@teencommandments.co.uk if you're on the cusp of doing that.
Yes. And how long for? That's the thing. If you're going to go away for a few days or for a week.
Oh, what, on holidays?
On holiday, yeah. I always told my neighbours if I was going away for a few days, just to keep an eye on them and stuff. But you do panic at first, don't you?
Well, also because they don't really answer their phones as well. So whenever the kids are home alone and you just want a little bit of reassurance that everything's going all right and that they've eaten, and then they just think, and what is astonishing with kids is that they are never, ever off their phones.
Yes.
But when you ring them, it goes straight to answer machine.
Yeah.
And it goes straight, and they're not picking up their phones. So I'm like, I know for sure they're looking at their phones. How's this happening? My daughter, my youngest, had Do Not Disturb on for the longest time. So you couldn't ring her once, you had to ring her twice. Second time it'd go through.
Right, okay. Is that how you get around it?
Yeah. I
didn't know
Well,
that.
and then if you can't get around it, you do Find My iPhone, which makes that noise, which really scares them, but it works. And you kind of like, pick up the phone. That's, you know what I mean?
Oh, we do Alexa in our house. So I go on the Alexa app, answer your phone. So it pings through to them. Yeah.
What, and does it go, hello,
ding
Mum
dong,
says?
ding, whatever
Is it your voice comes bursting through?
No, it's Alexa's voice. You can do your own voice. You can do make an announcement.
I'd like to make an announcement. Everybody's ignoring me. Where is everybody? So did your parents leave you in charge a lot and go out when you were young?
Yeah. Well,
because you've got a younger brother.
I've got a younger brother. They did, but then...
Was he like, don't leave me with her? She's so mean. She's mad. She's going to tie fireworks to me or something.
They got a babysitter in that they used to tell me wasn't for me, it was for him. And it was the dear old lady across the road. And I was like, right, fine then. Well, I can do whatever I want. And so I'd go out and she'd be like, you can't go out. I'm like, yeah, I can, because you're not even my babysitter. You're here for my brother. And it was just always that exchange, which was quite mean on her, really.
Giving lip to the old lady. She was probably 58 as well or something. We're like, there was a wee little old lady from across the road. She was, about 7 years older than us, I bet. Through our young eyes. Like, oh my God. So you'd be off out and your little brother would be left with the baby. Were you never trusted with babysitting duties?
I don't think I ever wanted to do it. I don't think I was interested in minding my brother.
No.
Just,
even what if you got offered cash? You were just like, nah.
Nah, find my own way. Yeah.
You were like, I've got some ciggies and booze in that bush.
Booze in my bag. I've got your cigs. I do not need your cash. There's nothing I can remotely need for. I've got everything I need in life. I'm an independent woman.
With the booze in your bag or not stashed in that bush up the road though, both. I like it. And so then going on holiday, obviously if you're thinking of going on holiday, it's the season and you just think, you know what, I'm not bloody taking them away with us. They don't really want to come. It's cheaper, isn't it? Save a few quid, leave them at home. You don't have to get...
They're only going to be bored or complaining, aren't they, and stuff. This is the thing. You think to yourself, right, they're not coming next year when they do that, when they actually can ruin a holiday, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean... There was the time in Wales where Lola put her thumb up on every photograph, which will haunt me forever. Now I can kind of laugh at it, but she ruined every single photograph because she was missing a party.
Yeah, that's it.
She really holds a grudge, Lola. She won't mind me saying this. It was funny. We went up north for Sarah Jane's 60th birthday. My lovely sister-in-law, who I love to bits, married to my big brother Rob. And I said, look, there's no pressure, but there's a party at Turton Golf Club.
Okay.
We call her Sag, Sarah Jane. If you want to come to the party, you can. No, because I've got tickets to My Chemical Romance. And the last time they were playing in the UK, I missed the gig for another family birthday, she messages me. I'm like, geez, she really, really can...
Terrible childhood she had there.
She's got a real memory. Hold that grudge, lols. And so I was like, oh, who was that then? Jessica's 30th. She was like really cross. Didn't you come to that? I think I've got a memory meeting you in Manchester before that.
Jessica's 30th, is that where we wore wigs and we dressed as Lady Gaga?
Oh no, what was that?
I don't know.
That was one of my sister's parties, I think.
Yeah.
I think we got told off after that for being a bit wild.
Really?
So you don't have to. I think the lesson learned here is you don't have to take your kids on holiday. You can leave them at home.
Yes.
Because then they can mind the cat, they can feed the cat.
They can look after the house and it won't be damaged in any way whatsoever when you get home. And there'll be no parties at all.
Well, the thing is, what's saved us a little bit as parents now is smart doorbells.
Ah, yes.
Which is,
I don't have one of them.
Magnificent. You can just see all the comings and goings. I can't believe you've not got a smart doorbell yet.
No. It's my next. Well, there's a lot of purchases on my list, but I've got a fair few new direct debits.
Well, it's because you insisted on doing up your back garden. Those pagodas don't come cheap. Can we talk about that? Is it called a pagoda? What have you got in your back garden?
Is it a pergola or a pagoda?
I always get it mixed up. Pagoda might be a town in Croatia for all I know.
Oh, it might be.
It's a pagola.
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 It's not going to last. It's not. It won't make it through the winter.
Is it not? Is it not secured yet? We allowed to talk about that. We won't name any names.
It's secured by me. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, it's secured by me. But yeah, I was.
Words were exchanged with the person who put it up for you, and they haven't returned now to secure it. And so I've secured it, or I've attempted to secure it. How have you done it? Baling twine, sticky back plastic,
little sandbags that
blue
you can
tack.
Secure trampolines with.
Okay.
And then I've twisted something into the ground, but not very well. And then,
have you give it a good shake? Weather's fine now. When we get to hurricane season, you're going to have a rethink.
Well, the roof of it is secured with zip ties, which you're not supposed to do. I've just done that, which then occurred to me when it was windy the other day that I've made a sail.
So it can't come loose. The whole structure can just now take off.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need a wooden one.
Can I just say, this is why we asked you to spread the word about the Teen Commandments podcast, please, so more people listen.
And somebody doesn't get injured by my pergola.
And Claire can make some on it, and so that Claire can get someone round to secure her pergola, please. Let's make that pergola appeal right away. If you do nothing else today, lovely listener, please just promise, if every single person sent this episode on to a friend that they love who hasn't discovered the Teen Commandments, send on one of your favourite apps that really made you chortle, because they might just be like, why have you sent me this shit? They're talking about pergolas. I've not learnt anything about how to raise my children. Just send an episode, please, so that we can earn some good dosh for Claire.
Yeah, I can get a wooden pergola and an outdoor kitchen.
Okay, don't push it now.
Okay.
We just want the pergola to be safe. I want to come round and film a little video, with one of the little sad voiceovers like, this is Claire. Claire's pergola is unsecured, but you can help change that. We should do it. So if you're going on your jollies, we would love to know, please, if you're off on holiday and you're leaving kids at home, tell us about any rules that you've put in place.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents were always, my mum was just like, please don't have a party, or if you're having friends around, just respect the house. Fast forward to, Tim Tatlock, I can't say his name because I've given him free tickets to my gigs when I played 80s gigs in Manchester. Tim Tatlock, it might not have been him specifically, but basically stubbing cigarettes out on the inside windowsills of my parents' house, singeing the net curtains, just smoking.
I can remember getting back to my mum and dad were away and walking into my brother and all his mates and just walking into just a smoke-filled house. I don't think it was just cigarettes, though. I think it was everything.
Were they on the wacky backy?
They were on the odd buckets, bongs, everything. I think it was all going on in the house.
You're like, okay, I'm backing out of here.
There's a load of teenage boys everywhere just doing whatever.
So we'd love your stories. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Now, I saw something on Instagram that I sent to you, didn't I, Claire?
Oh, yes, you did.
I like how you're instantly guilty. By the way, can we say that Claire's mum, Sylvia, her blouse broke the internet.
Yes, she's a little influencer now.
Little Sylvia. Watch out the Kardashians. Sylvia Hamilton's hot on your heels with her blouse game.
Yeah.
Where were you? At Sandringham at the Royal Horticultural Garden? Is it the RHS Garden?
The RHS.
Is it a show? What is it?
Well, it's the flower show at the Sandringham estate.
Posh, very nice.
We went to the posh one. So, she wanted to get poshed up.
I like how your voice changes when you say
Sandringham. The Sandringham estate. No. I didn't realise how far away it was, by the way. I thought it was near Birmingham somewhere. It's not.
It's bloody miles away. I did think when you were going to Sandringham.
Offering to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the whole thing.
Because you offered Jackie a place, didn't you?
Yeah.
But Jackie's off on a little cruise. You were going to take my mum with you.
You were checking to see if I was all right with both mums in the car, yapping away. I was like, it's only a couple of hours.
I was like, babe, are you sure? I'm like, will you be able to drive safely with them two chatting? You're like, it's fine. It's not far. Fast forward to you. How long did it take you to get to Sandringham?
3 hours, 40 minutes.
Bloody hell.
We stayed over though. It was nice.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
It was lovely. And she wanted a new outfit, so we went shopping.
Where was that blouse from? If you want to see what I'm on about, by the way, I commented, didn't I? Look absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's stunning. River Island.
What is it again, your Insta? It's a bit funny, isn't it?
I can't believe you don't know this. What do you mean it's a bit funny? It's Claire Hamilton.
No, is there not?
2 underscores after
I knew it. Is it Claire.Hamilton?
No, just Claire Hamilton without an I.
Claire without an I Hamilton and then 2 underscores after it.
Yeah.
And you'll see it's a beautiful, she's very stylish, Sylvia.
Oh, she was so chuffed. She's got no confidence, I took her shopping and she was even coming out the changing rooms holding herself. And I was like, what are you doing? Stand up, take your shoes off, and twirl in the mirror. And then towards the end of the shopping trips, because she's not been for ages, she was enjoying herself, and then we found the blouse.
Where's it from?
River Island.
Really lovely.
Oh, it was
nice.
Lovely.
And I feel like, look, a lot of people listening now will be, if you're in your sort of early 50s, you'll be in the same situation where you've got teenagers or young adults as kids. And God, you might be a grandma as well.
Yeah.
I'm not ready just yet, but I'm kind of excited about that in the future. It's going to be so cute.
Yeah, it will be cute.
But also lots of us looking after elderly parents or trying to. I'm doing it to quote Bette Midler, from a distance, because obviously my dad's up in Bolton. So my lovely brother Rob and my eldest sister Dot doing all the donkey work. Me and Yvonne are stuck down south. But lots of us are in situations where we're just thinking, God, with our parents, trying to look after them. And I feel like you've got really close. You've always been close to your mum, haven't you? But I feel these last few years since your dad died.
Since Dad died.
You've really stepped up. You should be proud of yourself. I think you're a lovely daughter.
Oh, thank you.
As well as a dead nice mum.
Oh, that's lovely, babe. Thank you very much.
We've both got me crying. You've not eaten. I've been up since early. Hey, let's get to what we're talking to. Sorry, I was getting distracted. So go and have a look at Sylvia's blouse. Anyway, she looks beautiful.
She had a listener say that she was going to go off and get the blouse because she'd seen Sylvia at Sandringham. So I showed my mum the message and she was dead chuffed.
So lovely.
Little influencer.
Anna, our lovely friend Anna.
Yes.
Anna was at a wedding at the weekend in France and met somebody who listens. That's the only detail that I have. So if you were at a wedding en France avec Anna and you listen to Teen Commandments, hello to you. Anna sent me a lovely picture of the pair of them.
Oh, I'll tell you something else. When I was at Sandringham, Tori was there and she asked me if I would meet up for Pims and I didn't make it.
Oh, regular listener Tori.
I was actually going to go and meet her and I was like, she's
the one who said she got that vibrator you recommended and all her teeth loosened.
She fell off the bath,
She vibrated off the bath a little. Like I said, out of control food mixer, like just went off the unit. Okay, so we thought we'd do this. This caught our eye on the socials.
Okay.
And we thought, and by the way, if you're on Insta, you can go and follow us, Teen Commandments. We're there as well. So it's a lovely post. Who's it by? She's got her readers on, ladies and gentlemen. The very same glasses she was moments ago rubbing with some of that really scratchy blue paper.
I fell out with these glasses.
That is just basically used for large spillages in industrial areas.
My son's girlfriend's got some really fancy ones and I want her ones. She's got a really
Treat yourself, but you've got to secure your pergola first.
I know, I've got a lot to do.
Who's it from? Do you want me to say?
Divine Female Mindset.
Oh, okay, jazzy name. And it's about raising daughters. 10 rules for raising daughters.
Strong women don't raise weak daughters, it says.
Is this the overall?
10 brutal truths. So we're going to do 5, aren't we?
Okay, we'll do 5. And then next time we might explore some more. Although we think they should have done 7. The last few. The last couple are a bit like what? They're a bit like, really running out of inspiration a little bit. We'll get to those then. Okay. Rule number 1 for raising daughters.
For your daughter, no one is coming to save you. Learn to stand on your own feet early.
Okay, so getting off to quite a brutal start there.
As you send them off to high school.
It's like the US Marines. Look, soldier, no one's coming to save you. You're on your own 2 feet. I got nowhere else to go. You can't handle the truth. It's like all the Hollywood movies.
It is a bit brutal, that, isn't it? I think I like to give the message that, I am always try and sort yourself out, but I am here if you need me.
Yeah, of course. That's why you've been on Chat GPT going, my daughter's feeling travel sick on a coach, travelling from here to here.
Stuck on the Vietnamese mountains in the middle of the night.
Where's the nearest place that she can stay near this Vietnamese mountain? So, yeah, of course, you've metaphorically, you've parachuted in with the help of AI to help your daughter out a few times while she's been travelling. Yeah. Was there ever a second where you're like, she'll have to work it out?
No, I was more panicked and thinking I'm going to have to get a flight if this doesn't sort itself out. I will say, though, because she does listen. I know. And she has been brilliant and she's navigated so much stuff on her own.
She's done amazingly.
She's done amazing and she has changed and she is doing a lot of stuff. She sent me a picture the other day and she looks like a woman.
Oh, what's happened?
She sent little freckle face is not there. And she was like, Mum, I was out and she's got some 25-year-old friends. And I'm like,
oh no, she look all grown up. You're like, my little girl.
Yeah.
Because before she went, you cut off her hair extension. So she just had a little bob, didn't she?
Yeah, and little braces on.
And look young. And she's just,
I'll show it you in a bit. But yeah, there are a couple of times where I've swooped in and caught her. But that's what we do, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I've had the last couple of weeks, by the way, let's caveat me saying that about her being travel sick. She was on the bus that was like the one in Harry Potter.
Yes, the night bus.
The night bus. That's how she described it.
Yeah, and she lost her vision. She was that travel sick.
And she could hear everybody else vomiting. It was just a thing where it's like, you'll get used to it. Bleh. This is what everybody does. Bleh. It's part of the charm. Bleh. It's like, oh my God, stuff of nightmares. So of course you're going to swoop in.
Yeah.
For your daughter or your son. I mean, I've had a real taste of the empty nest over the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Because my son's been away.
Yeah.
He went to Budapest, was supposed to be coming home, but ended up staying on and went to Prague for a couple of days.
Very nice.
Caught the train because loads of people from North London who he knows are over there. So he's just been having an absolute blast. And it's interesting, this is for another day, but the difference between a son and daughter and communications when they're away.
Oh, yeah.
It might not be a gender thing. It might just be the way kids are just different and how they do things. But you know, he decided that he was going to go and stay in Prague for a couple of days. So we weren't in a remote panic, like about where he was going to stay. We knew he'd be fine. We just offered. We were like, oh, we'll help you find a hotel or whatever. But, you know, we were supposed to be watching a film, but me and Ben instead were there sort of like Googling, trying to find a little bit place in Prague for him to stay. But yeah, more on that next step maybe.
Okay.
The real empty nest vibes has been intense for the last couple of weeks or so.
Yes. It's interesting. I want your take on it because you've got Ben there.
I know. I'd like to say I am still happily married.
Okay.
It's going fine. So standing on your own 2 feet.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this as the first rule of raising daughters? And we'd love your opinion as well. What would be your first rule, perhaps? Send in your rules for raising daughters. And of course, send in your rules for raising sons. And if there's anybody listening now who is raising a non-binary child, equally interesting. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. So the first one, say it again for me. You're on your own.
No one is coming to save you. Learn to stand on your own feet early.
I think, to be fair, that's a bit tough.
It's a bit harsh. Yeah, I wouldn't use that like that.
I wouldn't. If you've got young daughters now, I wouldn't be like, do what she says. Let's move on from that one. So
Number 2.
First one, we're giving it a It's a Teen Commandments.
Yeah.
Next one.
No, I like this one. Your body is not your value. Beauty fades, character stays.
100% behind this one. That gets a Teen Commandment. Whoop, whoop.
Tick. Kindness is beautiful. I always say that to my daughter. And my daughter's a resting bitch face as well, if we're talking about stuff like that.
Well, I don't like that phrase.
Well, what can I say then?
I know, because it's
Correct me.
It's such a good phrase, but I think it's sexist because there's not a male equivalent.
Okay.
I hate it that it's sort of because women are always called bitch, but I get it.
Well, what could we say instead?
I know, it's so hard because it's like I'm trying to like not use it.
She's got an angry face and she's just chilling.
I have though.
You have when you're concentrating. You look fuming.
I've got an awful face, and
when you're concentrating, you do
to the extent where when I'm all right, she's now doing it to the camera. Have a look. Show me. What do? I don't look that bad. I look like I'm doing a hard poo. I don't constantly look like that. You know, it's the extent where when I'm working with a new team,
right,
at the radio or whatever, or a new
they go into a right panic.
A new person on the team, I literally go, by the way, have we worked together? Because I look furious when my face is normal and I look fuming. And on the whole, I'm actually I think I'm quite a glass half full kind of person, aren't I?
You're lovely. Yes.
Why do you sound nervous? Piss off. I am a lovely person.
You are a lovely person. I would be your best mate forever and ever if you weren't a lovely person. Right. Because we're the same person and I think I'm lovely too.
Okay, good. I've got a bit clinging and I love you. Do we need a snack?
We need a coffee and a cake very soon.
So I genuinely go, look, this is my face. Sorry about my face. I'm not about to like leap on you and throttle you on the floor. Yeah. It's just my face.
Just your
I'm
face.
having a lovely time. But I think the whole character is everything. Beauty will fade.
Character is everything.
This is very, very important for raising daughters. And I think everybody listening kind of knows that.
Yeah, definitely.
And it is something that we don't say to sons, like, those muscles will fade, you know. I mean, to be fair, I don't say to my daughter, that beauty will fade. What I do say to him, what I've always said, even when she was little, because they're all gorgeous. My youngest would get told a lot about how beautiful she is by her grandma.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
And I would always say, yeah, you know, you're beautiful, but it would always be like fourth or fifth on my list of
Yeah.
things that I would rattle off about
Yeah.
her. I'd be like, you're funny, you're kind,
Yes.
you're bright, all
Yeah.
of that. And of course you're gorgeous, but the
I
other
did something
things,
similar. I used
Yeah.
to say but you're also beautiful on the inside, and that's when it shines through, and you can see that shining out of you, that
when you're being
kind and nice.
Stop throwing chips at me. Like,
Please be kind today.
So
Let's have a good day.
Please, for the love of God. So yeah, very important to make sure that young
Yes.
women and girls know that their
I
value
think
doesn't
men
lie
should
in
be
their
kind.
beauty.
Boys say the same
Boys should
to
definitely be
boys.
kind, but I feel like they don't feel like there is as much currency on their handsome
yes,
faces as women are often, as
That's
it's
so
drummed into
very
young women
true.
and girls.
Very true.
We concur with that, absolutely.
Yes, we like that one.
Yes. Next one, what have we got,
Next
Claire?
one. Oh, a man is not a life plan. Don't I know it? Love is beautiful. Independence is essential.
Okay, quite a few messages in this
Wow.
one. They could have made it snappier. They could have split that one into two.
We could have done.
So what is it? I mean, the first line.
A man is not a life plan.
Talk to me about that, Claire.
I've tried this a few times.
How's it been going?
At the age of 50, nearly 51, I'm going to say, yeah, I agree.
A man is not a life plan.
No, if anything, a man can just send you off on all sorts of different directions and ruin your life plan.
And what was the next bit of that?
Love is beautiful.
Yes.
So that's true. Love is beautiful, but independence is essential.
Okay, yeah. So,
Well, yeah.
of course, it's lovely to be in love. It's lovely to be loved, but you've got to always keep your independence.
Put yourself first. Put
Don't
your
rely-
ambitions, your
yeah.
career, your goals, everything
I would
first.
100% agree with that.
Yeah,
that
it's
might
so
be the
important.
wisest one, to be fair.
Yeah.
That you've always got to be independent. You've
Do
always
not
got to
make
have,
sacrifices.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do not trust people, but don't put everything in their hands.
Yeah.
Don't let them look after you. Don't,
Feels like
know.
my fucking whole life.
I
this.
know. I should have mentioned this to you 30 years ago. Don't believe that they're just going to have you back, because they're not
Yeah.
necessarily going to.
Yeah.
Girlfriends, children would have. Hopefully you've got the sort of parents who would. But when it comes to partners, you've always got to retain that independence. That's really important, isn't it?
Don't let go of your dreams. Do not let go of your dreams for the sake of any relationship whatsoever.
You feeling
I'm going to need a minute.
This is like a real therapy session. Do you really felt like you let go of any dreams, though?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like I believed a load of stuff that, I believed in the fairy tale, I believed in the love, and I thought this was so much more important. And, that was on me. I don't think it was on anyone else. I think I should have, or I wish I knew this stuff.
Yeah. Wish you could go back. What would you say to
slap myself
young
very hard.
Claire? It's hard, isn't it? Because we can have regrets, but then when children have come out of situations, you can't regret it, because the best thing to have happened to you,
Yeah.
it was a result of.
Well, yeah, and from all of these experiences, you become who you are.
Yeah.
And I used to say, I wish my mum had told me all this stuff. But looking back at that, I don't think my mum knew this stuff.
And also, I don't know if you'd have listened either.
No, that's true.
I mean, I was once going out with a lad, and when he basically stole from me and we split up, and afterwards his mum reached out and went, I was going to warn you about what a bad one he was.
What?
And I didn't. Normally it'd be your own mother warning you
Yeah.
off. Not their mother.
Their mum.
Even their mother was like, you're a wrong one. But would you
Crikey.
ever, you always say that, you should have told me, but it's so hard, isn't it? If
It's
someone's
so
in
hard.
a bad relationship,
Yeah.
But even when you've been, I've not necessarily been able to see it. There's been times where I've thought, okay, like my Bezzy's making sandwiches for 8 guys while they watch footy, and she's running around like a blue arse fly, and which isn't really in character for her, but she seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
And seems to be fine with it.
Yeah.
And to an extent,
Yeah, that's so very true.
enjoying that role. So who was I to be like, what the fuck's going on?
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah,
Whereas
that's
I think
really
now,
true.
with our life experience, if we saw something bad,
Yeah.
you know.
But then there's also that thing where I've seen that reel where you say to your best mate, why didn't you tell me you saw a red flag? And the best mate's there. It's going, I was waving
Just
like
waving.
this. You weren't listening.
Yeah, look.
Because you can't say to your best mate, I'm not keen on your new find.
That goes tits up when they get married. And oh my God. We would love your stories, please, on raising girls and the difference with raising girls and raising sons and raising non-binary children, whoever you've been trying to raise. Also, interesting how maybe your parents treated you and your siblings differently.
Yeah.
If they were different genders, if there was different rules put in place. As ever, we'd love your stories. We'll be back on Wednesday. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Right, Claire, coffee and cake?
Oh, definitely.
Let's do it.
I'm delirious.